Believe what you can conceive. And when I say this, I also say believe what you can achieve. And you can achieve what you can believe. So if you ever read Think and Grow Rich, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because this is where this idea comes from. Believing what you can achieve and achieving what you can believe. And for you to be able to achieve what you can believe, sometimes you gotta think really big. You gotta be a person that can actually think big. You gotta have big dreams, have big aspirations, think big, believe big. Sometimes your dreams, your thoughts, your ideas, what you want to achieve, gotta be a bit delusional. Now, I'm not saying believe in every delusion that you have, right? Understand that you have to be realistic. You have to put some type of logic and reasoning behind what you're trying to believe. But you gotta be a little crazy, right? You gotta be a little crazy sometimes and believe in the impossible. Because there's a lot of things that have been impossible to people and have been able to be achieved. So you gotta be that person that goes out of that box and not worry about what other people have to say, think, how they feel. Because that's the beautiful thing about individuality, is that you are you for a reason, and you gotta stay true to you. Other people think the way they do because that's the way they think. Different path, different perspective, but you're you because you think the way you do the things the way you do. But think a step ahead. Think a bit bigger. If you want real change, if you want to achieve something, create something new, then you got to be a bit delusional. You got to be somebody that can actually believe in the impossible. If you don't believe in the impossible, then who will? If you want to achieve something that has never been done before, you have to believe that you can. Because the fact that you have that concept in your head means that you're trying to create a reality. You having that thought means that you can create that reality. It also means that you already have created that reality in your head. It's already in your head. Doesn't mean it's playing out in real life. But the fact that it's in your head means that you have the means, the capability of making it a reality for yourself. And that's the thing about human nature, is that we all have this innate ability to want to compete with one another. We all want to be a competitor, which means that automatically you take from other people and try to see what they're best at. What is their worst? Where do they need to improve? Where do you need to improve? And you try to take all those notes for yourself. You try to take all those details. And you do this so fast in your head that you don't even notice. But it happens. And this is where you get that innate ability to want to compete. You get that native tribal instinct to want to compete with one another. Because there's a lot of us out here. And there's a lot of us that want to achieve certain things. But a lot of us can't. Sometimes a lot of us don't have the means to want to do this. Some of us think that we want to, but we really don't. We never actually put the action forward. Some of us don't take that step. But that's not you. You're a person that's able to achieve beyond the human mind. You're able to achieve beyond the common man, beyond the common person. This is why you're you. You're you for a reason. This is why. Because you can do things like this. And so when I say you got to be a bit delusional, this is exactly what I mean. If you want to be a person that wants to achieve or be the greatest in something, then believe that you can be. You can be the greatest in any field that you think. You can be the greatest in any field that you want. But you actually have to believe that. If you don't have that idea, if you don't have that belief in your head, then you're killing all your aspirations. You're killing all your drive, your determination towards that dream that you thought you had. You still have that dream. You just gotta want it. And if you actually want it, that's when you actually create that conception. And when that thought, when that dream is finally conceived, and you have faith behind that dream, you have the right intentions, just know that you can actually achieve whatever it is that you put your mind to. This is very real, and it's also very powerful. Something that you need to use in everyday life. Sometimes this is what you need, because it is a potent mechanism for you to use. And it's okay if your dreams are a little outlandish, if your thoughts are outlandish. But understand that you're also trying to compare yourself to the other people. You're putting your thoughts, your own thoughts, against others, because others think a certain way. But you think a certain way for a reason, and others think a certain way for a reason. They weren't brought up the way you were brought up. They didn't go through the things that you went through. So this is exactly why you have these thoughts, these notions, all these beliefs that you have that might seem out of pocket, that might seem outlandish, that might seem a little crazy. When in reality, they're none of those things, unless you give it that meaning. When in reality, that's just the way you think. You compute differently. You do things differently. Your life is different. It doesn't have to be anything unless you allow it to be. Your thoughts, your dreams, your beliefs, your conceptions are just what they are. Exactly what those things are. So don't undermine them, don't underestimate them. Because you are the one that lets that happen. And only you can be the one to carry out whatever it is that you have as a thought, as a dream, as a belief, as a conception. And I don't want you to forget that. Always believe in yourself. Don't let others do that for you. Accept the support from the ones that actually have the right intentions. Accept the support from the right people in your life, because only you know who those people are. Don't let the other people tear you down just because you have a different thought process than everybody else. Don't listen to the others. Listen to yourself. Carry out all those dreams, all those thoughts that you've ever had. Because they could be the one that changes your life forever. And you never know. That's the beauty of the future. It's uncertain and unwritten for a reason. And it's like that for you to carry it out. So be different. Believe what you can achieve. Believe your conceptions. And watch everything change right in front of your eyes. Everything I just said is simple, not easy. I love y'all, man. Peace, yo.